Yo, yo, yo! Welcome back to Monday with Molly. That was my alto, maybe bass. I'm not sure what octave I was in, because I don't even know what octave means. I just know it's a music term. All right, welcome back to Monday with Molly. Before we get started, as per usual, go ahead and subscribe below. Feel free to share if these are helping you and the people in your life, because that is the whole purpose, the whole mission of this. My goal for 2020 is turning out the Monday with Molly's and the Flip Your 20 Fridays to help even more people. So please go ahead and subscribe and share. All right, so today's video comes from a request from someone that I met a couple years ago. I spoke at his school and I was asking for ideas on videos. And he said, what about a video on self-forgiveness? Because I've done a video on forgiveness, but he said self-forgiveness, and now I was like, great idea. So that is what we'll talk about today. So first thing is, I want to start with two quotes. You likely have heard them before. I think this will be a good reference point or jumping off point for this topic today. So the first one is, do the best with what you have, with where you are. Do the best with what you have, with where you are. Right? Whatever tools, resources, experiences you have at the time, in the moment, you do the best you can. And the second is, and I think this might be from Maya Angelou, I'm not sure. When you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. So those are two quotes I think we could just kind of have like hanging around here in the atmosphere while we talk about this today. Because as we grow and evolve, then we get better or more kind or have better perspective or more life experience. We can kind of maybe like look back and be like, ooh, I can't believe I did that. Or I feel bad about doing that thing, or guilty, or shame, or remorse. And that can weigh us down. And I've certainly been there too. But the thing is, if that was the best you could do at the time, with what you had, with where you were, and that's all you knew, then that's all you knew. And I think this ties into one of the previous videos with giving yourself some grace and space and being a little gentle with yourself, to allow yourself, give yourself permission to forgive yourself for the thing you did that now looks totally like shady, gross, rude, all the adjectives that you want to throw with that. But at the time, if that was all you had the skill set for, you got to forgive yourself. And it's not easy. Look, my gosh, if you've read my book, you've heard my message. I have, there's a lot of things I've said and done that I am not very proud of. But after going to counseling and doing the work and understanding the why, right, I had to connect my dots, why I acted and said those things, now I can give myself some grace and permission to forgive myself and apologize to people I've hurt, because that was all I knew at the time. I was in pain and surviving. Now I'm in a different space, but I'm not going to keep beating myself up every day. I am not going to beat myself up. I am not going to beat myself up every day, and I would say you don't need to either. It's not helpful. We'll still do it from time to time, here and there, but we don't need to just like add it on. And I think a couple of examples. I mean, gosh, not only things I've done way back, but even like a year or two ago, I would handle things differently now, right? Someone might say or do something and I might get really mad or snap or, reply with something like just that felt good in the moment to get back at the person. But now, honestly, I just feel like I don't have the energy or desire anymore to do that. Doesn't mean I won't ever snap. Of course I will, please. But I'm thinking, overall, I would just rather respond in a more productive, like take the high road kind of a thing, have my voice said, here's my boundaries, here's the thing, and then just move on. I don't have the energy for it anymore. And not just because we're in the middle of a pandemic, which I think you'll be watching this while we're still in the middle of it, but just in general, that's not where my heart is anymore. And, I think especially during this coronavirus time, I think there are tons of opportunities where it would be beneficial to forgive ourselves. The main ones that come to my mind is because I'm seeing it online with friends and people that I follow, is when it comes to people not having the energy to want to work out as much, or the desire to do it. Again, there's so much free online. You can go outside still. But again, this isn't just free time. It's not just this energy that, like, this boundless energy. Like, there's this collective, like, heaviness too. And that takes away from our desire to want to get moving. I get it. I've been there too. But I think because people aren't working out as much, again, some people, if this is you, they're not working out either as much or as much as they think they're supposed to because everything's free online, or because they're baking more and they're maybe sitting at home more baking and eating and not working out. And then if you have issues around food and body image, and again, I've been there, that is a whole other level of beating yourself up. But I can't believe I'm not working out and the weather's nice today and why am I still eat? Like, it's wicked. But what I also know is beating yourself up, again, in that particular context, we can use this in any context, but just on the fitness nutrition piece of it, what I know for sure to nobody who hears me right now because I live alone. And sometimes I just pretend there's someone there. What do you think about that? Tell me more. What I know for sure, shame does not help. Shaming yourself and shoulding yourself, I said should, S-H-O-U-L-D, shoulding yourself, and the shame, that will not motivate you. I don't know, I mean, maybe in the rare case, but it does not. I can give you decades of examples. So what if you forgive yourself, or maybe not even forgive, maybe it's just you gave yourself permission to listen to your body and rest today. You had to rest your mind, your body, your emotions. You just need to stop. That's okay. Maybe for you during this corona time, maybe you're just feeling so overwhelmed, and maybe you're snapping at people. Maybe you're very short and like punchy with people and just like snapping. That's understandable. You can forgive yourself for that too. You don't have to be perfect. First of all, perfection is not a human quality. But you don't have to be perfect at any time, certainly not right now. And if you feel yourself, snapping at people, okay, then what do you need to do to kind of cool off? Is it going for a walk? Is it a couple minutes by yourself, listen to your favorite music? Whatever it is, do the thing. A lot of us are not at our absolute best right now. We'll have good days, some rough days, but there are very few people that are functioning at their normal, and I call it the before times, high level, like consistently. So it's showing up and doing the best you can on a given day. And when you goof up, you're overwhelmed because you're with your family, you're with your spouse more, you're with your kids more, you're with your parents more. Eesh, that's a lot. And if you don't handle it great in a certain moment, that's called being human. You can forgive yourself because we're all figuring this out as we go. A little permission. Maybe the permission, the self-forgiveness, maybe those just go together like automatically. We're not in the before times. Again, we'll come through this, everyone at their different level. Someone posted something recently. I thought it was great. They were posting, we're all not in the same boat. So we're going through the same or a similar storm, but we're not in the same boat, right? Some people their businesses are thriving. Some are going to work and they're healthcare workers or in the grocery field, and they have to go to work and maybe they don't want to. I'm unemployed right now. So everyone's in different spots, but we're not in the same boat. And I think that knowing that, I think maybe it's taking a breath. Because we've never been in something like this before, so maybe this is the great opportunity, one of the best opportunities to forgive yourself for behaving, saying, thinking in ways that aren't what you normally do or how you normally would have been. That's understandable. And even if it's for something you've done it before coronavirus, and if maybe you watch this a year from now and we're done with it, you still can forgive yourself because you did the best that you could with what you had, with where you were at the time. And if that's what you knew at the time, then okay, but now you know better, so now you do better. You forgive yourself, you forgive others, you apologize, and then you move forward because forward is a pace. Little grace, little gentleness goes a long way. Shame will never be the answer in my opinion. Grace, gentleness, forgiveness, kindness, self-kindness, that's where it's at. I hope this helped you. Please share it. Share it with anyone else who could use this message right now. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to seeing you in a couple of days on the next Flip Your 20 Friday. Take care. Peace.